When I saw the LinkedIn contest, I was at work. I saw it on my BlackBerry, and I immediately told my boss, I have to leave. So I actually went home and pulled it up on my roommate's computer so I could see it. And then that's when I replied. My senior year in school, I was asked to do a thesis, and so I chose to take a company, which was the Clemson Chamber of Commerce in Clemson, and basically attack from internally and externally what their communication problems were. Then when I graduated, I thought I would do something in communications and somehow wound up in insurance. So I'm not really sure how that happened. I was a sales representative in insurance. I sold auto, home, and life insurance. I was there for about a year. I met my goals and I did what I was supposed to do. I wasn't happy and I felt that I needed to be somewhere else. The only time that I got joy out of the job was when I went to on-sites, or we did like mass marketing situations where we'd go and have a group of people that we would talk to. I definitely think I'm a strategic person. I try to attack problems at hand, but at the same time I think those go together too. Developer, because I'm always attacking other people's problems and I'm trying to help them solve their problems, and I'm trying to make them feel better about themselves and make them basically embrace the goals and talents that they have. And I get a lot of joy out of that. I realized through reading it that I can do this. I'm the one that makes my path, makes my journey, and I'm the one that's inhibiting that. I obviously can't do it alone because it took reading a book to figure out that I have all these roadblocks, but yet I have all these qualities at the same time that should enable me to basically jump over, the hurdle. Awareness is we determine our own destiny. Abundance, this is kind of funny, but my metaphor is it's raining out, so I danced in it. Adaptability, embrace the change and make it your own. And by embrace the change and make it your own, I basically need to take what I'm not aware of and what I'm not adapting to and change it. What draws people to me for problem solving is, kind of one of the strength finders is empathy. I have a really good heart. When I asked all my friends and my family and some of my coworkers what comes to mind when they think of me, the first thing was creativity, and the second thing was good heart. Know what their problem is, relate to them, and try and help them in the way that they need to be helped, because no person is the same. I like to write a lot, which is a loaded statement, so to speak. Just paints a picture on the page. I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could talk as well as I can write. Oh, it definitely appeals to me. If I could write every day, I probably would forget to sleep, eat. I definitely wouldn't have any makeup on, that's for sure. And I would just spend all my time writing. It wouldn't matter where. I can write wherever. I'm at the airport, I'm writing. I carry like a little journal with me. As I was reading it, it just kind of didn't matter anymore. I was slightly happier at work because I knew I could go home and I could reread something, or I could, jot something down. I made this book, I highlighted, I wrote things in the margins, there's things in here. I would just highlight a word in the book and then I would somehow turn it into another metaphor, because it's what I like to do, just off of a single word, just triggered. I can take that word and point it to the sky and run the race and hopefully finish with that gold medal that I want, that I thought I was going to get when I got out of college. Sometimes I think that I don't need an extra push, and I tend to go back into the, glass is half empty, and you made me see that it could be full. I've read it, I think, 4 times now. I even sat up last night, which, somehow I drank a whole bottle of wine and reread it, but I keep picturing, a jack in the box and you're turning it. So you're the jack in the box. Well, I'm Molly in the box. I don't want it to take a million cranks for me to get out of the box. I just want that one crank, whoop, and I'm out. I realize now that probably is not the way things go. That's why Jack in the Box isn't made that way. So you still need the cranks. I want to meet people, and that'll be another crank. I want to get to know other people in different avenues, get to know different jobs, have people see me for who I am, not just the girl that sits in the cube. I want people to know who I am, and I want them to want something back from me just like I want something back from them. The book was so powerful and so colorful that it almost made me more colorful. So thank you.